Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks.
I'm Anthony.
And I'm Nathan.
Today is Friday, February 3rd, 2023.
Today is an A-Day.
Today we are featuring segments about 6th grade social studies and the cereal boxes they created,
a student in the spotlight from Lego Club,
and a segment about the 6th grade social dance.
Here is a message from Miss Morrissey. All PE classes on Friday will meet on the library.
Here's a reminder to 8th graders that signed up to volunteer for the distributive. It's this Saturday. See Miss Wilcox if you have any questions.
The community event Dying for a Cause was rescheduled to Monday, February 13th from 4 to 9. It is a dine-in or take-out to support the Washington, D.C. trip.
8th graders, the chat with Mrs. Hughes is Monday, February 20th at 2:30. This is your chance to let your voice be heard.
There will be snacks served. Thank you to those who have signed up. Let Ms. Hughes know if you are interested. 7th grade, your time will be in March, and 6th grade, April.
February's Cooking Club will be creating fruit bouquets. This month, we're meeting Monday, February 13th after school, and participants must sign up by Friday, February 10th.
Please see the sign-up link in Cooking Club Google Classroom or check in with Mrs. Burt.
The Geography Bee is next week, Monday, February 6th. The preliminary rounds will take place next week during social studies classes.
Thursday, February 9th, the secondary rounds will take place during Team Shark Box. And Thursday, February 16th, the final round will be held after school in the library.
The Hampton Academy players are already working hard on their next production. The play will be March 16th at 4 p.m., the 17th at 7 p.m., and the 18th at 7 p.m.
The 7th grade is still collecting gently worn, used, or new sneakers and rubber cleats. With their help, we can keep sneakers out of landfills.
If you have athletic shoes laying around or taking up space in the bottom of a closet, please consider donating them to Hampton Academy. They must be tied in pairs. This year, the 7th grade have teamed up with Got Sneakers, a social enterprise, who will issue funds to us in exchange for collected sneakers. Drop boxes are located in team rooms, outside the gym, and in the front foyer by the office. All funds collected will benefit the 7th grade end-of-year activities.
For more information on this program, visit gotsneakers.com.
Lunch today will be chicken patty on a bun, oven-baked tater tots, broccoli, salad, sliced peaches, and milk. That lunch sounds yummy, yummy.
In Miss NATO's Shark Block, students worked together to create the Middle magazine. Anthony spoke with a couple of students about the magazine.
We also have a quick look through the magazine so you can get an idea of the article topics. But do yourself a favor and get yourself a hard copy to read the great articles.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with Peter, Kelly, and Brielle about a magazine they wrote in Miss NATO's Shark Block. So Peter, can you tell me a little bit about the magazine?
So we had to write articles for the magazine, each of us. We all did about 3 to 4 articles, depending on what you wanted to do. And we had then used the program Canva to actually put it into magazine format, printed it, and then stapled it together and sent it off.
Okay, and Kelly, where can you find the magazine if you want a copy?
You can find it in the library, and every teacher has a copy of it.
And then Brielle, what was the most challenging part about writing this magazine?
It was definitely getting approved to have your articles in the magazine, because you had to be perfect on everything or else you would not get in.
Thanks for being on Shark News.
Thank you.
preparation for their field trip to Washington, D.C., 8th grade students in computer class built and researched the buildings and monuments they will be visiting. Take a look at this one done by Brody.
We have a new segment that you will see on Shark News some weeks. It's called Common Sense with Jack and Nathan. Check it out.
Common Sense with Jack and Nathan.
On this episode of Common Sense with Jack and Nathan, we cover walking down the correct side of the hallway.
The right side of the hallway will always be the right side to be on. You know that because the right side of the hallway is always right. You know which side the right side of the hallway is because you should know your left and rights. But if you don't, which is perfectly okay, you can hold up your hands, like with two L's. The one that has the L incorrectly will always be the right side. So now you know which side is the right side of the hallway.
This is Nathan. Nathan is walking down the wrong side of the hallway. He could risk walking into somebody who's doing it the correct way. Here you see a clip of Nathan running down the wrong side of the hallway. Watch what happens when he runs into Jack.
This also applies for going up the stairs. Make sure you're going on the right side, which will always be the right side.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with this week's Student in the Spotlight, Cole Buckley, to talk a little bit about Legos and Lego Club. Good morning, Cole.
Morning.
So I understand that you've been building Legos for a long time. How long do you think you've been building Legos, and what were some of your favorite things that you've built?
I've been starting building Legos about 8 years ago. I've been building a lot of Minecraft, Star Wars, and a few others. For example, a lot of DIY Lego stuff I make, like castles and cool little fidget toys out of them.
And I understand that you're also part of Lego Club. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, kids would come in at Thursday from 2:20 to 3:20, I'm pretty sure, to Miss Duffy's room. And what you could just do is she has a few Legos you can build with, and you can bring in some of your own Legos to just build and hang out with.
Thank you for being on Shark News.
Thank you.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here outside of Miss Dumont's social studies class with Chloe, Jake, and Reagan, who are doing a cereal box project. So Chloe, can you tell me a little bit more about this project?
So in this project, we get to learn about a couple different pharaohs, but you can only choose one, and then you can make a whole cereal box about it.
Okay. And then, so Jake, what have you learned during this project?
We've learned about how powerful the pharaohs are, and how they can be considered gods almost.
And so, Reagan, what's the most challenging part about this project?
I think the most challenging part is having to pick your pharaoh and also having to research about them because it's sometimes hard to find your research.
Thanks for being on Shark News.
Thank you.
Last week, there was the first grade social/dance for the sixth graders. It was a fun time enjoyed by all. Anthony got a chance to speak with someone who went to the dance. Take a look.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with Clay, Henry, and Amelia. So, Clay, I understand that the dance had a theme to it. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
The theme was Enchanted Forest, and there was like the decorations were lights, and all the tables were gone, and there was like a DJ booth and stuff.
Alrighty, and Henry, what did you enjoy about the dance?
I liked the photo booth, and there was a lot of conga lines going around.
And Amelia, what was your favorite part of the dance?
Probably all the dancing in the photo booth.
Alright, thank you all for being on Shark News.
I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? But I hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
And now for the weather. Friday, it will be windy with a few clouds from time to time. We'll have a morning high of around 17 degrees, and there will be temperatures falling to near zero. Winds will be at 20 to 30 miles an hour, which will create a wind chill temperature of negative 17 degrees. At night, the wind chill temp could get as low as negative 36 degrees. That's really cold for New Hampshire. Saturday, it will be generally sunny. Despite a few afternoon clouds, the high temperature will be around 15 degrees. And on Sunday, it will finally warm up with a little bit, and it will be mostly cloudy with a high temperature of 42 degrees. This week, we have 6 weather photos. The first 2 were sent in by Rylan. They were from his recent trip to Marathon Key in Florida, Sunset 1 and Sunset 2. We also have Nighttime at Pat's Peak by Lillian Bassett. And we have Snowy Trail to the Water, sent in by Jake Powers. And we have Sunrise Coming Over the Horizon along Route 1A, sent in by Mrs. C. Lastly, we have Sunrise Over Academy, which is symbolic to the Celtic holiday, which is halfway the point between the winter and spring solstice, sent in by Mrs. Rafferty. Thank you, Rylan, Lillian, Jake, Mrs. C, and Mrs. Rafferty for sending those in. Remember, you can send your Shark News weather photos into sharknews@su90.org. And since Dante has since retired, we are going to retire the Sunny Side Up quote. So please email ngoople@sao90.org if you have a new catchphrase for me to say.
Celebrating his birthday today is John Quora.
Celebrating on Sunday is Audrey Woolston. Happy birthday, John and Audrey.
Today is Feed the Birds Day. It is a part of the celebrations of National Bird Feeding Month.
Feeding the Bird Day is celebrated to bring attention to the extra help
birds need right before spring, when their winter stores of food start running out. Today, take some time to feed the birds.
Our fact of the day is a question for you.
One type of bird has the largest eyes of any land animal. What bird do you think it is?
Hint, it's a name that starts with O.
Our thought of the day is from Maya Angelou.
A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song.
Maya Angelou.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Will, what's up?
Why do scientists think hummingbirds hum?
I don't know. Why?
Because they can't remember the words.
Our answer to the fact of the day is this.
With a diameter of 5 centimeters or 2 inches, the common ostrich is said to have the largest eyes of any land animal.
They're about the size of a billiard ball and 5 times larger than the human eye.
Remember, before you speak,
text,
chat,
or post,
ask yourself,
is it kind?
Is it true?
And is it necessary?
And remember the Academy way.
Manage yourself,
act responsibly,
and respect yourself and others.
Go out there and make it a great day.